Okay. And we're back live. Hey, this is Mark Newgent. Let me re-intro this.
Yeah.
Candidate for Irvine School Board. So what I did is I invited all of the Irvine City Council candidates, every single one of them, because I'm a nonpartisan candidate, to come and discuss the traffic situation. See right there, you're gonna see people run stop signs right there. Just keep it right there. You're gonna watch right there, okay? Anyway, so I invited all the candidates, and Matthew Ehorn, he actually took me up on this and said he would come out here and talk about the traffic safety issue. The nexus being traffic safety and school pickups and drop-offs go hand in hand. We need to work closely with the city to make sure those you have safe drop-off and pickups. And if you're a parent in Irvine, you know dropping off is a pain in the butt. And we almost, hey, what's up? Hey, here's going. Someone gave us a thumbs up, see?
Yeah, nice.
Watch this live. Say hi to Matthew Ehorn. He's running for city council.
Hello, everybody.
He is the first candidate for Irvine City Council probably ever doing live broadcasting with me. I 100% am the only one for the Irvine School Board doing it. So Matt was brave enough.
You know what? It's a lot of fun. I understand why some people wouldn't want to do it, but I think it's definitely a good time, and I can't wait to start interacting with the people that are watching.
In the event that our last conversation doesn't get posted, we were talking about today, there was something that was pretty popular on Facebook. It was a first grader at a I'm not going to say what elementary school, that did not get fed, got refused food today in Irvine, which district? That's weird. Okay, she shared the account. Okay, sorry. Again, this is not scripted, so if we talk... Okay, so I just want to give a recap of what happened with that kid. So they denied lunch to this little kid. It might have been a mistake. Right? Then the school told the parents not to tell anybody and covered it up. The mom was very upset and posted on Facebook. So the whole community heard about it. Even on one other, Ms. Melissa Fox even, I think, commented on it or something. You're running against her. And I did invite her, by the way. Because I'm interested in working in all. What doesn't matter who wins.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter.
I'm more interested in working in any candidate. I'm willing to work with them. Just Matt was the first one that responded and said he would go live with me.
Well, I think it's also very important that that we're combining the city along with the school board. So they need to work hand in hand with one another.
Like I'll list my top 3 issues. One is safety. You know, as a safety professional, I'll cover safety, budget, school overcrowding, and then what's some of your issues at City Council?
Yeah, so the number one concern, at least that people bring up to me, is definitely traffic, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to come here and meet with you, and and watch people run stop signs because the city is very concerned with traffic.
Look at her, she's texting and driving right there. She's like, I'm just going to text and drive. See that? I'm sorry. Sorry to do that. I couldn't help.
No, it's no problem.
I'm a police officer. I'm like, look at that. She's not your hands on the steering wheel.
No problem at all. So, what was I saying? Okay, so the traffic is definitely the number one concern here with everyone that I've talked to. When I say what do you think is the biggest issue here?
Now I'm gonna just talk with people watching.
Yeah.
Now we know the cause of the traffic, right?
Well, yeah. It's definitely it's overdevelopment and not proper planning. At least from
now that directly affects the school board. Let me explain. My son's school is supposed to be around the corner, but since we're overcrowded, I'm displaced. So this is the second year now. I have to drive 4.5 miles one way. I'm not going to say what elementary school he goes to now for security reasons. But I got to have 4.5 miles one way to drop my kid off. So that is because the lack of or the issues with the. There's not we're not like this. We need to be like this with City Council, right?
No, you're
because
absolutely
we should have planned together, right?
No, there needs to be planning together, and
exactly.
the planning board. Everybody needs to be working cohesively in order to continue to be the best city in America.
Yeah.
So.
And now we're in a reactionary phase with the development that we really should have been more of a personal relationship with City Council to ensure that we would have built schools in a line. Now we're supposed to build like 2 or 3 schools we're supposed to have to build now. We just built a few. We built Beacon Park, we got Portola, then we got another elementary school.
That high school just got finished, correct?
Portola High School, the freshman year just showed up. I don't want to give you a full brief on that, but it is good that they work together. And unfortunately, I know there's a lot of bickering and stuff at City Council.
A little bit.
I'm lucky that Irvine School Board race is more civil.
I think we all have to be civil, personally.
I agree.
So,
I agree. And again, any other school board or any candidate in Irvine, you're more than welcome to join me live broadcast. I know they won't, but.
No, maybe. We'll see.
But it's not a good time slot. Usually I get like a bunch of people watching. Maybe like 7 or 8 would have been better.
Maybe. Everyone's getting off work.
Yeah, this is just a good chance to capture the rush hour. Look at that. See right there? See, that person didn't even stop. See that right there? That person just went right through. There you go. And the police can't be everywhere. You know, they're not magicians.
Well, you,
Look.
you
Look at that. Did it stop? No. Oh, kind of.
You can't expect an officer to be sitting at every single
Yeah, exactly.
at every intersection. That's not.
I support the police. I'm a big supporter of the police, and I used to be on patrol. They're not magicians, and traffic isn't really a priority because they actually do. They had a murder-suicide the other day. There's real crime that happens here, believe it or not. Trevor Rock had a murder-suicide? Like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was a couple of times. You need some more time on Facebook.
I guess so. I guess
so I do support the police. I think they're great. I've gotten to know 2 Irvine Police Department guys. They're awesome people. They really are. They're just our neighbors. They're our friends and neighbors. So we have to support them.
Very good.
And don't just sit there and just think they're magical wizards. They're not. They're human beings wearing a uniform, doing the best job they can. And their kids go to school with our kids. They're human beings like everyone else.
Right.
So.
No,
Don't criticize the cops. I will upset me. I don't want you to criticize the police. I would love to work with you to get them more resource.
No,
they're stretched thin, you know.
What's funny is what I have looked to is that there is per capita, if you will, in Irvine. I believe it's just over 1,000. There's 1 police officer. So we do a very good job at making sure that law enforcement is there and present in case they're needed. So.
Well, be careful. This is what happened last time. See that lady walking across? And I almost saw someone get hit walking just like that on camera the other day.
And then to go back to what we're talking about on the other live feed that went out. So we were talking about how, of course, the city traffic and the drop-offs and pickups at the schools,
it's a nexus,
especially elementary schools, go hand in hand, and it's a big problem. So can you talk more about that?
Well, the easy way to solve it is a planning conference where parents and teachers come together, and then before the school year starts, the principals simply brief the parents, and they explain in very, very detailed brief to the parents of how you drop and pick up. I've seen it done. It's pretty.
Right.
That's how you fix it. Also, it's interesting that we don't have school buses. I went to a brief yesterday. Only if you're displaced can you get a school bus, and then the parents have to pay for it.
Wow.
Our district doesn't have free school buses. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And again, that comes back to me, and resources has to do with the state LCFF and getting sustainable budget, and that's one of the battles I'm going to fight up at Sacramento. Is I got to get more money for us, and that's my plan. If you guys know me, if you got to know me, I will never quit. I will keep going. I will schmooze them. I will lobby. I'll public speak. I'll do whatever you need to do to get that money. And also, I found out from a reliable source that the city has a bunch of money as well. So we will figure it out.
No, definitely. And I think it's also important to know, like, you know, we're talking about school board and city or what have you. It doesn't matter which, public entity we're talking about. That the resources are there. It's the allocation of the resources.
Yeah.
It's where's that money going.
Well, like I was telling you today that about those assessments.
Right.
That I was able to find those resources for free for the proper assessments for safety.
And what you said a number. You said a
government.
figure. What were they saying that was going to cost?
One good assessment's going to good $5,000 a day. I mean, it's going to cost quite a bit. However, other government agencies can do it for us. I've already, coordinated for that. I make a couple phone calls. So, and the knee-jerk reaction for a lot, not this district, but even other districts, is to just hire a consultant. But we should do some research and find out, this is offered by the state for free. We should do some research. We don't need to hire people to do this.
Right.
So I just had a thought about that kid. Remember how I told you what parties they're buying? Those really expensive parties? Like $30,000 for parties, remember? $150,000 for parties? For high school parties, remember? Did I say about that?
I don't believe so. What was it?
No, they're spending $30,000 for high school parties.
At the schools?
Yeah, high schools.
So like for graduation?
That's about $150,000 for like winter formals. And they're ISB funds. They're not taxpayer funds, right? They said it's okay for ISB funds, but yet we have kids that don't have food.
Can't get lunch.
Food. You can't get food, but we'll have $30,000 parties. Okay, I'm positive message. Stay positive.
Yeah. Like we were talking about, the resources
positive.
are there.
You want to hold that?
Yeah.
Here, switch.
Like,
my arm's getting tired. I have it on a tripod.
So like I was just saying, the resources are there. It's truly the allocation of resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there it is.
I agree.
So,
how's our lighting? Want to flip around?
Actually, maybe if I go up a little bit
go.
higher. There we go. That's right.
So, man, last night I was broadcasting. I had about 15 people live, and they were texting and sending messages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I get my friends and family from Hawaii.
It could be everyone's getting off of work.
I think
now,
what it is.
So.
Plus, I kind of wanted to bring you out here when there's time. Like I can just hear the cars. Look at that. She's stopping. Okay, you can see it.
No, actually, when we first came out here, when we were setting everything up, there was definitely less traffic, and I don't know. I say at least 5 cars just completely running through it.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Yeah. No, but definitely.
So, also, your arm tired yet?
A little bit. I had to switch arms.
It's gonna get tiring. You're talking less now that you have to hold it up. You're focusing on your focus.
I'm focusing on the steady hand.
I know. Now you got me all self-conscious. Like I got to go running, lose weight. I don't care though. I'm still okay.
No,
so what's special about you compared to the other candidates? Because I know there's a lot.
Yeah. So honestly, so the way I look at it, we all have agendas, and me and a few of the other candidates have very similar agendas, if you will, and mainly in terms of energy, and how we want to be more energy conscious. And so one thing I want to do is working towards making Irvine run 100% off of renewable energy.
I have a question about you personally. How old are you?
22.
That's awesome. So are you the youngest candidate?
I am the youngest candidate.
That's awesome. I am also the youngest candidate at 38.
For school board.
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
That's.
And I do have young kids as well. Actually, most people have kids on. Actually, every one of the candidates have kids, so it's like a wash. We're all parents.
Right.
Just thought that interesting. But we're the youngest candidates for Irvine School Board and City Council.
That is
There you go.
It's a fun fact.
We got 16 years between us, and we're still the youngest. But I don't want to favor one candidate over the other. So I keep saying, if you are a candidate for Irvine's City Council, we'll talk live if you guys like. We can talk about the traffic issue, and we are unlimited on time, so you don't have to do some scripted debate. Like, are you doing the Chinese cultural thing?
I probably will.
So
yes.
me and him have to go to a forum when each candidate, because City Council and School Board only have 3 minutes to introduce ourselves. And it's very structured. Okay, and it's a very structured environment where people are very stuffy. Where this, you guys are the comfort of your own home, just texting like, "Hey, what's up? I have a question." And this, you get actually real live responses in real time, so you cannot fake live.
No,
I know you can't.
Like I was saying earlier, I definitely feel maybe a little bit foolish on maybe some of the facial expressions I'm making.
Don't worry about it. I'm more worried about my breath right now. So next to you.
No, it's okay. There's enough air flowing through. So.
And I am definitely the most interesting candidate. I can say that. That's positive, right?
Yeah,
youngest is okay.
If you feel so, yeah. Youngest
I'm
is a
definitely
fact.
the funniest. I can tell you guys some jokes. I do some stand-up comedy sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a class and I actually performed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The first time I killed. And I did good, and a couple times I was not very good. It was bad.
Yeah, it's tough. You definitely have to go prepared.
Oh, stand-up comedy, when you do good, you make people laugh. Stand-up comedy, man, you feel great. But trust me, you feel just as bad if you were sitting there telling jokes and no one's they're staring at you. You're like, ooh, this is bad. Then you get spooked. Your arm's getting tired.
Yeah, I had to switch arms on you guys. Sorry about that.
Hey, what's up, Eric? Oh, I served with Eric. Eric was in the military with me.
Oh,
we were in the military police as well. I have, what's up, Eric? We call him Greasy. Eric Greasy. He's been a multiple combat veteran.
Wow.
Multiple times. See, all my friends are like that. They're all military type guys. And here we are. I'm going to say on the record, I'm not going to put tanks out in front of schools, okay, guys? And when I actually get to talk to somebody, I tell them the security issues, the issues we do have. They go, oh, that's so common sense. Hey, Jeff. Oh, you got to meet Jeff. I got to introduce you. Jeff, he's a very successful business consultant. He's also a published author. I have his book in my car. He wrote the book, Networking with the Cards You Were Dealt. One of the smartest people I know. And just really awesome guy. He works in real estate as well.
Hey, Jeff. Nice to meet you.
So, Jeff, now that you're here, come on. So what I did is I invited all the, not military, but a big fan, yeah. Guys, okay, so I invited every city council candidate to come live with me on Facebook. So you can really genuinely see the candidates. And Matt Ehorn here actually took me up on it. Good, Jeff. I just invited the city council candidates to do live. And again, Matt Ehorn, he took it.
He's definitely happy to be here and kind of watch what's going on here in the streets of Irvine.
Yeah, and if you are another candidate, I will let you go live. And any candidate, you guys need to connect with Jeff Clyde because he's super smart. I'm trying to stay neutral.
Yeah.
But, I have met some of the other candidates, by the way, and a lot of them are nice people.
No, definitely nice.
Yeah.
No, they're all willing to put forth the time and effort in order to serve the people of Irvine. I have nothing but good things to say.
Were you at the one where Ian DeLucci had his that forum?
So I did not. I heard
Yeah,
that it was a great turnout, though.
Maybe so. But I met him. I met Courtney. What's her name? Courtney?
Courtney Santos.
I met Courtney Santos. I met Ian Lucian. I met Farah Khan. I met her.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had they're all normal people. And again, if you're watching this, I invite you to be here. Nice way to jump in, Matt. Yeah, Matt's brave. A lot of people won't do live. And Jeff, let me know if you agree with this statement or not. You can fake Facebook photos. You can fake Facebook videos. You can't fake live. Real honest, good to goodness reactions. And
yeah, unfortunately, he is 100% correct. So hopefully, I'm not making a fool out of myself.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
No preparation, no nothing. Just coming out
here.
Oh no,
he wanted to have a script and he wanted to have talking points. I was like, no. We just got to go live. We stutter. We talk over each other. Whatever.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's all good.
No, it's fun.
So you can't fake live. I'm telling you, can't. There you go, Jeff Clyde, right there. He's I'll give you a copy of his book. Damn it! Now I got to buy a copy of your book, Jeff. Jeff, he'll autograph it for you.
Okay,
it's like $10, $15.
And he's here in the city?
He lives in Huntington Beach.
Oh, Huntington Beach.
And
okay.
he owns he's a very successful business person, consultant, and good friend of mine. So your arm's getting tired, huh?
Yeah,
I keep
switching. Yeah, take it over.
Okay. So there you go. I have it in my trunk. Yeah. So my treat. I'll buy you one of Jeff's books, and he'll autograph it for you.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll probably meet you, have a cup of coffee with you too.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
You should come to the Tustin Broker Preview.
Okay.
Every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. I'm not sure if Jeff will be there, but I go there. New Corpus, San Diego for right now. Podcaster dinner. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go meet Miles Finham tonight. So. What time is it? I got time. It's over. He knows why. Hey, Kathy's son, how are you doing? You want to talk to some politicians? We are the two youngest candidates in Irvine politics. Look at that. But again, in no means does that mean any other candidate can come talk and do live. My Facebook is open anytime. I try to do this every day.
I've seen it multiple times.
You try to do it once a day. Sunday night I wasn't able to do it because I was in a TV show. Yes, I was in a TV show, being a police officer. Yeah, I'll tell you about that. Where I showed up and I was just being extra, and they're like, "You have lines." And I was like, "I have to act." The whole drive home, I was like, I could have done better.
It's right. The way you're going on live right now, I'm sure you were great.
I like live better. Acting was so much stress. There was all these cameras everywhere. There was these boom mics, like mics hanging down. Right, you see right there. It was like mics everywhere. It was. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. And let's see, Jeff. Okay, yeah,
Jeff,
no problem.
I have a question for Matt.
And real quick, Jeff and Kathy. So the reason why I decided to come out. So let's see. So Mark and I, we've been talking quite a bit for the last few weeks, and he was telling me we've been talking about the school, and because I feel it's very important that the city is involved in education. It has to. That is our future, 100%. So we need to be involved and help out wherever it's needed. And just recently, he told me about some of just right here next to where he lives, some of these people that have running stop signs and how it's not safe. So I thought it would be a great idea for me to come out here and witness firsthand kind of some of the concerns that he has, and I'm sure everyone else, because at least from all the people that I talk to, have true concerns of the traffic.
Well, there's videos circulating online. My friend made videos on this intersection right here. You saw those, right? Those videos that were posted online.
I did.
All of the there's like a montage of all these unsafe driving acts. Yeah. And
hey, Ian.
Ian, what's up?
Ian,
there's another candidate right there. I know you got my message. So Ian, Jeff, he's also a candidate for city council. Ian got the invite as well. I'm sure he'll make an appointment to come on live.
No, for sure. No, it'd be great to have him on.
So keep going.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I thought it'd be great to come out here and witness firsthand kind of what's going on here in the streets of Irvine.
Yep. See, they just ran a stop sign. Sorry.
Yeah, we've been seeing it all afternoon. So and I also think it's also important to note that so one of the things that you talked about was the picking up and dropping off.
Yeah.
So
that's the nexus where they converge, where we school board has to coordinate just docks on the plane. I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure.
We got to collaborate and work together. It's all about togetherness, right?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. It doesn't. Yeah, everything needs to work hand in hand.
Crime is rampant in Irvine. Actually, it's still, as far as violent crime, it's actually still pretty safe.
Yeah, it's still, in terms of violent crime, Irvine is still the safest city in America.
Can you explain the difference in what that report comes from, the traffic and?
Yeah, so the Irvine safest city in America. I think that's very important to note, and our police department and our planners and everything is doing a very good job at that.
Holy crap!
Holy
they
moly.
they were going like 40 miles an hour. You hear that? Wow.
Yeah.
See, so if that person would have killed somebody, does that go on the crime stat?
It would. Well, it would be, from my knowledge, it'd be considered an accident. So it would not. It's not considered a violent crime.
So the title of safest city in America is only for what?
Only violent crimes here in the city.
So say we could have 20 people die a day in car accidents, and we still have the title.
We would.
Yep. So a lot of people don't realize that. And look at this now. There's a nice lady with. See right here. See that? There's a nice lady and her baby right there. If she had been 20 seconds, 30 seconds earlier, she'd been hit by a car. See that car? You guys just saw that, right? The person that just came around here 40 miles an hour, and then she shows up 30 seconds later. And that person right there that just jetted across in that Mercedes is not supposed to go across. There's a woman and a 6-month-old baby right there. That's what we're talking about here.
That's truly unfortunate.
You know, that person that is driving that car, probably just busy, they had a bad day. They're not really mean to hurt anybody, but seriously, you gotta take that's serious stuff.
No.
We could have, every time I come out here, I'm actually nervous that someone's gonna get hit.
Safety definitely needs to be
I do not want to see this live. There's a nice lady and her baby out for a walk. Probably got home from work, picked up from the babysitters, just trying to enjoy the day, and then some person not paying attention, they just spun her. That's messed up.
That's hard to see.
This is what people are talking about. This is why they wanted to connect with the city council candidates. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's another one. See right there. There's another one. They just ran through the stop sign right there.
No, definitely we need to get Ian out here.
Yeah.
Help see this.
This is. There's no. Man.
This is non-stop.
Yeah, it's not. I told you, man. It wouldn't take long.
It's non-stop.
See what you're talking about?
Oof. But yeah.
I get all emotional, man. This is messed up. When I come out, I'm in my car. I come running through here, so I don't really ever watch.
Right. And then what was we were talking about? I believe in the last live that you had, you said you were talking about the mother with a child that declined food. Yeah. Today there was. I know we mentioned it earlier. It was on Face. It kind of blew up. There was a first grader that was denied lunch today, and then the school said, "Please don't tell anybody. Cover it up." And she didn't. The mom was very upset. Her first grader was denied lunch, and they're already on free reduced lunches. They're a family. They're not doing very well. And it struck home for me because I grew up really poor with no food. And that free meal that I got at school was the only food I got sometimes. Yeah. And we're spending $30,000 in parties here in this district per high school, and we can't afford a 50 cents for a meal for a child. There is no reason. I know that's definitely at a school board level,
yeah,
not so
definitely
much at a city level.
That's easy to fix. Yeah.
But that's it seems like a no-brainer. There should be no reason why. I don't care if it was approved, the free lunch was approved or not, why a child should not be able to eat lunch.
Yeah.
So they need to contact the parent afterwards if that's not the case, and say, hey, we gave your child lunch. It's X dollars or what have you, and discuss it from there. But regardless of how they go about it,
we can do a fundraiser. I bet you there's enough nice people in Irvine that probably donate a few $1,000 to have in reserve for that. Want to do that?
Yeah.
I bet you we can get some donations. Say, you know what, we'll get $5,000 in reserve. So if there's any other kids that forget their lunch, they'll have free lunch. I bet you we could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe have a $25,000. There's another stop sign just ran. That really upset me. And the mother, she was so nice. She's like, I don't want to upset anybody. I was like, no, this is your child. Nobody's going to care for your child as much as you.
No, so, they can't go.
And I'm like, you have every right to be very upset about that. So,
Ian, what is that reason
for denial? What do you mean, Ian?
Not sure. Not sure what he means.
I'll give him a second. There's a lag a little bit. So I'll just keep chatting. I'm telling you, like live now. You're like,
it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Yeah, the first couple of minutes, it's a little daunting, if you will, but it's definitely it's a lot of fun.
I used to do this all the time,
especially when people start interacting with you.
Yeah, I used to do on Periscope a lot, where I had a huge audience, and I'd have like 100 people watching me. I tell jokes, just chat. It was pretty cool. So we got four people watching us. 3. It'll start trending, and we'll get. It looks like I was like 15 on Facebook. Reason for denial for lunch. She forgot her PIN code or something, or there wasn't enough money in the account. It was simple, but at the same time, Ian, do you really want to withhold a first grader food? I mean, over $1 or $2?
Yes.
How about the city council candidates come together, and you know what? I'll help. We'll throw a fundraiser specifically for like how much? $5,000 in the account.
Yeah.
Just for case the kids that don't have enough to eat. I mean, we're sitting here with $1 million homes around here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give any more details. I talked to the mother for about half an hour, and she gave me the details, and they just got laid off on jobs. They're financially strapped, and then their kid doesn't get food. And I'm not rich, but I'd buy lunch for a first grader. That's messed up.
Even if there's not money in reserves, the school needs to provide that. So, and you said that's strictly on a policy level for the school
I don't
board,
know.
correct?
I don't know what happened, the details.
Okay.
But the school board is definitely something the school board can fix easily. This is an easy fix. Someone screwed up, and I don't know what happened, but that's that did happen. So we need to not forget it and not let it happen again.
No, definitely.
And I told that nice lady, I said, there's probably 1,000 other mothers that have the same problem. She's just brave enough to speak up.
No, I'm sure it happens often.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
And then the school told them to cover it up. That's even more concerning.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
No.
So.
Yeah, and what would be the then what would be the reason for them to cover it up? Like
Embarrassment. Save face. They're embarrassed because they didn't want this to happen. They didn't want city council candidates to find out and go, what? Really? Really? You're not feeding kids? I'm boggled. Bureaucracy can be cruel. Well, guess what? You know what? It's beautiful. Democracy and people standing up like we are right now is awesome.
Definitely.
Look at this technology. We have an honest to goodness debate where anyone can join, and we have 2 city council candidates right now. We have Ian DeLucian and Matt Ehorn live.
Yeah.
And I invited every other person to come live. Was it Shay? I invited her. Aaliyah, I never met her. What's her name? Aaliyah? Anila Ali? I invited her.
Ali.
Farrakhan. I invited everyone. I made sure to go down the list, and I searched them all on Facebook. So.
And I know Ian's out of town, so I'm definitely sure he would have.
Yeah, he would do it. Yeah.
So no question.
So Ian, you're more than welcome. We will do this again with you. We can go to Panera Bread. Always Panera Bread. That's the theme. Panera Bread, right?
It is.
So I'll let you talk some more.
But
Go ahead.
yeah.
Give you a chance. I'm always doing this.
Yeah, no worries. Here, I'll hold it here for a little bit because I gotta take off here in the next few minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, no, honestly, just more than anything, I'm just really excited to be here and that you offered to give me a chance to come and see what's going on here in our streets. Mm-hmm. So I think it's important. It's funny, you don't necessarily realize it unless you just sit down and look at kind of what's going on with the traffic. Of course, we all know the traffic.
I mean, you're a candidate. You might have a hand in the city, and you just watched someone almost get killed. Just
5
minutes ago.
Yeah, it was a 20-second difference from when they were walking.
Yeah, 20 seconds separated a mother and a baby in a carriage.
And it's difficult because this stone right here, if the drivers can't see who's going to be crossing it until it's too late. If they're not stopping at the stop sign.
Yeah, there's clearly the intersection clearly marked. How much time you got? I'll do this all day. It's 6:05.
6:05. Yeah, I'm supposed to be somewhere 6. So I definitely have
go
to
ahead.
take off.
Go ahead. Tell people about your campaign. About yourself.
So no, just
tell them about your website. Tell them find on Facebook, whatever.
Yeah, so it's electmatthewehorn.com if you'd like to know a little bit more about me. Me, just like a lot of the other candidates, are really looking forward to winning and serving the people of Irvine. One of the biggest things that I thought was, something I talked to you about, is just being available, understanding what an elected official truly is. So
I have a question for you. If people elect you, would you be willing to do this, say 2 or 3 times a week, a Facebook Live?
Yeah, of course.
So,
yeah, more so.
I'm holding to a campaign promise.
It's all right.
So there you go. Matthew Ehorn says, if you elect him, he will do Facebook Live 2 to 3, because every day is kind of a bit much.
Exactly.
So say 2 times a week.
Yeah, whatever they want, honestly.
So two times a week is fair.
Yeah.
You can do 2 times a week.
And I don't know if you've read the most recent press release with the Irvine News. One of the questions was, what's one of the first things that you're going to do?
I did read that.
I'll
let you tell your story.
Yeah, so it's what's one of the first things you're going to do when elected? And of course, we all have agendas. We all want to do, great things for the city, and it's important to note that, me, just like all the other candidates, want to do those things. But I said, beside that, those take time. It's important to note that. But really just release my personal contact information, because there needs to be transparency.
Can you put your phone number out?
Yeah. Yeah, can I put it on here?
No, just tell them.
Okay, yeah. So those of you that's watching, it's so my cell phone number.
Carolyn.
It's okay. It's 951-299-6367. So I know a few people have already reached out to me to talk about various things. But really, I want it to be transparent. People need to come and talk to their elected officials.
And Carolyn, let me intro to Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn. So, Carolyn, what I did is I actually messaged all the candidates and invited them to do Facebook Live with me. And a couple of them responded, and Matt showed up to do Facebook Live. Again, I am a neutral person, nonpartisan candidate for Irvine School Board. However, there just definitely needs to be a connection between city council people and Irvine School Board.
100%.
And I'm putting out again, if you are a candidate, you're more than welcome. We can do this. I'll even come to you. I'll drive over to wherever. But I just want to say hi to Carolyn. She's a good friend. She endorsed me. She's a 40-year veteran teacher. She's an author.
Wow.
I have her book on my counter. And
you have to give me an autograph book for her, from her.
So
too.
Carolyn, he wants an autograph copy. She's actually, Carolyn's an awesome woman. She's been advising me and helping me out. And she's awesome. And her husband, actually, he's a founding principal of Irvine from the 70s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and I actually got the chance to meet him, John, and he's an awesome guy, too. Very smart man.
No, it's great to hear.
So,
but yeah.
hi, Carolyn. This one's hi to her. Everyone else, I try to intro them when they come in.
For sure.
Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
But yeah.
Email address?
Yeah, so I was saying,
I'll hold it.
Yeah, can you hold
His
it?
arm's getting tired.
Yeah,
We're
sorry,
holding
it's a lot of work holding that thing up. So yeah, what we were talking, or what I was saying is, they said what was one of the first things they were going to do, and it's of course for me, it's release my personal contact information.
I saw
which
that.
I already have released it in everything that I've done. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's super important that elected officials understand, you, for example, or me, or whoever's elected, understands that they're public servants. It's really what they are. They're elected officials. We're here to serve the people of Irvine. That's really what it's down to. So,
introduce your friend I just got on. Oh, Carolyn, so I invited every Irvine City Council candidate to come live on my Facebook Live. And Ian actually responded just now, Ian DeLucci, and Matt Ehorn, he actually responded. I messaged Melissa Fox, Christina Shea, who else? Anila Ali,
I think you said about
everyone. I went down the list and I said, hey, would you be interested in doing Facebook Live? And Matt said, sure, I'll do it.
Carolyn, one of the big reasons why, too, is because I think it's very important that the city of Irvine and the school board work hand in hand with one another, especially because that's our youth and that's what we're building up, and that's hopefully who we want to keep here in the city.
Carolyn almost got elected in 2012 to the Irvine School Board.
Oh.
She just missed it by 700 votes. So she, if there would have been less candidates, she hands down would have won. She did an awesome campaign.
That's great.
So, serve is important. Good about you. Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate it. I thank you for all the assistance. And if you can reach out to any other candidates that you may know, tell them I'm more than happy to sit down with them, because I'm not endorsing any candidates at all. I'm just interested in working with whoever wins, with whoever. Are you even if you don't, because you're not favored to win, we know that, right? But
I guess the incumbent in hers, it's
what I'm saying is, are you still going to work even if you're not elected? Are you still going to continue to work?
Yeah, I would love to be part. So so currently I'm on a few committees with the Irvine Chamber of Commerce.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I'm going to stay there, and I would love to definitely be involved more in the city. From a social level, not so much economic level.
Can you tell me about the was it the Chamber of Commerce board?
Yeah, so just on a few committees. So I'm not on the board, I'm on a few committees. So
Okay.
yeah, it's just economic development and employee retention. So the two committees that I'm on.
Employee retention, that's interesting, because that's something I'm worried about too with Irvine, because we're in a teacher shortage. What is the biggest reason why people leave their jobs?
So it's cost of living. So that, at least from the SWOT that we put together.
Do you think it's way more emotional if they're not appreciated, they'll quit?
I believe that is very true. Yeah. No, I of course that's true. But at least from the SWOT, they said one of the big problems is cost of living, and then they also said that there's no central core here in Irvine. There's no.
I read that when you wrote that. I think you read that.
I did write that. There's no central core. So those two were definitely the two biggest things that we found with why some people don't stay here, or why more people don't move here, because we have some of the best companies in the world here.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep. Maybe some of those best companies in the world are doing some money to feed kids, huh? Our own. No. Sorry, I'm getting emotional about that. I'll get back to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I couldn't believe that today. Wow. So, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Focus.
No,
This is live. I forgot where I was. No, we're just talking about you and your campaign, and So can people make donations for your campaign website?
No, definitely. Yeah.
You have it set up?
Yeah, it's all set up. It's
Okay.
the donate buttons there. It's it's just electmatthewehorn.com.
Okay. Is there a campaign donation limit for yours?
Yeah, I believe $470
Okay.
per person.
Shameless plug. If you want to donate to my campaign, there's no campaign limits. Wink, wink. So yes, if you want to donate a couple $1 million to get Mark Newgent elected to Irvine School Board, feel free. But I don't think we need the $2 million, but the rest will be donated.
Yeah, I think you're doing fine with the budget you got.
Yeah, I love live. Okay, I hope more other people start doing this, because this puts candidates straight into people's living rooms live. You don't have to watch them scripted anyway.
No, and it's funny. It just like I was saying, how I want to release my personal contact information I have because of the transparency. There's nothing more transparent than what's going on right now. So
okay, so you made campaign promise here. You said you do this at least twice a week, if not more.
Fine. Yeah, honestly, whatever they want.
Addicted, you might do more. You know what? I bet you he's going to get a special camera just for Facebook to put in the office if he gets elected. Cell phone just to
just a phone just for live feeding.
Yeah. Anything else special about you that separates you from other candidates?
Honestly, I really truly believe it's that willingness to serve.
Okay.
I think it's the willingness to serve and my youth.
Youth? Yes, we are the two youngest candidates.
I think that the political realm does not have enough youth. So let's say 18 to you say 32-year-olds. There's really no one there that they can connect with and talk to and discuss the various issues going on. There's no one to relate to.
I have a couple other questions. Yeah. If someone wants to go watch a city council meeting, what's the usual schedule? Is that the normal meeting?
So I believe it's the second and fourth Tuesday of every month.
So can people speak at the city council meetings if they like?
They can. Yeah. So
what's the rules?
So they just go. They fill out the form. They give it to the city clerk, which we have a great city clerk, Molly. She's fantastic.
Do they have to go early to go speak?
No. So it starts at 4, and all they have to do is they fill out a form saying that they want to speak, and then they get up there whenever the issue is that they are concerned about. They can get up there and speak. Okay. So they call them by name.
They have that on the city website, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's some of the things that you've heard people speak about?
Maybe a month ago, something that was really concerning was the substation that was being built.
Carolyn just said, "This is excellent." See, I told you, got to get live. This is awesome, isn't it? Screw the debates. We'll just do this.
Yeah, right.
We had two and Carolyn, Ian DeLucian came on. We got two candidates. We have a better debate going on now than we can do anyone else. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ben.
No. So I saw the substation. So it was about the substation that the city and that the Irvine company approved that California Edison build a substation like a power plant in a light industrial area. So that should not, in terms of the CR&Rs that the Irvine company put together, that should not have been allowed.
Okay, so how's it negatively affecting?
Well, so what the small business owners were saying was that they're going to start losing employees. Hello, Carolyn.
It's Carolyn.
So they were saying what they're going to start doing is they're going to start losing employees, and they just because they're saying that some of the negative externalities that come from the power plants is really going to hurt their business.
Okay, I noticed that we were talking about that. I saw the signs around the city that say no substation.
Exactly.
Do you know who put the signs up?
I don't.
Okay, but they're definitely against the substation.
Yeah.
And that's what he's explaining if you're just joining us. There's signs around Irvine that say no substation. So I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah. So as I was saying, that many of these small business owners right there in the area, because like I said, they want to build a substation in a light industrial area, which is totally not allowed according to the Irvine company CR&Rs.
So how to get approved?
The city and the Irvine company approved it for California Edison.
So is it going to happen?
At least according to what's going on right now, yes.
So if you get elected, can you stop that?
Me and along with the other candidates, yes.
Have you spoken to any other candidates about it?
Not yet, no.
Are you willing to do a debate about the substation on Facebook Live?
Yeah.
So would you invite your competitor or your fellow candidates now?
Yeah,
to have a peaceful discussion live?
If anyone wants to talk about it, I would definitely love to.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and at least from what I had heard, at least from what the small business owners were saying, is that the Irvine company is building some new residents and a new community the Irvine Spectrum.
Okay.
Okay, just right above it, and so they're going to use that power plant to give power to all the houses.
Okay. So will the power plant negatively affect home value?
Of course, yeah. So you have these people that had to follow the Irvine company's codes. They built these buildings, and now these buildings are, let's say, worth $1 million, or more. They put in a substation, a power plant. Who wants to be next to a power plant?
Have you talked to any real estate people about it yet? What state? You know what we should do? You should, I work in real estate. I'm a real estate agent, shameless plug. That maybe you can get kind of a broker's price opinion on how much it's going to bring down the value of the homes. Would that be something you could work on?
Yeah, so that's light industrial area. So
that'd be a good topic.
It would be the build.
But I'm saying is you could talk to some brokers and find out how much value homeowners will lose if that thing is built. From a broker or even an appraiser.
Yeah.
We can get an appraiser's opinion. A professional speech coach. Good for you doing this, Mark. Great way to get newer candidates opportunity to make their views known. Oral communication is so important.
Definitely.
I told you she's a genius.
Yeah,
She's brilliant. I told you she's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She's like, I know I'm smart. And Carolyn's awesome.
You know, it's funny she says that too, because like I said, so I'm on a few committees for the Chamber of Commerce, and one of the things that they talk about is how some of the businesses that are also members.
I'm not sure why she's saying but maybe she knows she's smart. That's why.
So some of the things, one of the big things that that the businesses, also the business owners that are also on the committee talk about is that the younger people, like we're talking about education, how the city and the education needs to be work hand in hand, is that there's no communication. So we're so technologically savvy. This is all we're doing is typing away, sending this, doing that.
The biggest issue is communication for school board as well, because we need younger people to connect with the younger families on my campaign, and that's why I do this, because I want. He said things are so. He said things. He said, "Oh, okay, gotcha. See, we're talking live." I lost my train of thought.
You're saying.
The communication.
Yeah, communication.
Yeah, I always do this live. I try to do it at least once a day, if not at least 3-4 times a week, so I can let voters talk to us directly, so they know who they're talking to. Because I'd knock on doors. I've talked to thousands of people already. I've knocked on at least 1,000 doors. And people actually really like it. They want the chance to meet the candidates. And not in some scripted forum. They want this. This is awesome.
No, this is definitely as real as it gets.
No. Sorry. See? Excuse us. See? There you go. A nice person walking by with their dog. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about them crossing the street. I don't want to get hit by a car.
Let's see.
No, there's no cars coming.
We're safe.
Technology harms interpersonal communication. We need to talk, not type. I agree, Carolyn, and you know how much I love to talk to people. However, some people just like to sit after a long day at work. They just come home. They may be tired and exhausted, and you know what? Maybe this is the realm that they need. They don't have the energy to talk, maybe.
Yeah.
It's popular. This is popular. Facebook Live is extremely popular. I think we're using it for a good cause.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I think more of what Carolyn is trying to say is how just like I said, how the younger generation, I guess, I'd say my generation, is sitting there and we're just typing away. It's funny. Some of the people I go to school with, I haven't talked on the phone with them ever. Like, it's only through text. And like just earlier today, someone texted me and I said, just call me. Like, there's too much going on. Just call me. It's easier that way. Let's just talk.
Yeah, you're right. And actually, Carolyn, I just watched someone texting as they're driving right here, being very unsafe. And this is like one of the densest population for young kids in Irvine. We have so many kindergartners here. That's why my kids were displaced from Woodbury. We have tons of little kids here. I'm sorry, I'm getting back to the safety thing. Sorry, talk about you. No.
I've been talking for a little bit.
So there you go. You got 2 campaign promises. Well, you got 1 campaign promises. You're going to do Facebook Live at least twice a week. So even if they do elect you and you do upset them, at least they can tell you to your face. You can say, hey, I elected you. You got to do this. And you'll be like, okay, I'll do something else.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I think the most important thing is that transparency. That there needs to be the communication between the city and the residents. So there needs to be.
And this live broadcasting is changing the world, isn't it? Not will change. It already is changing it, isn't it?
I honestly enjoy it. It's my first time doing it. I'm actually starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's cool. People can
I was supposed to be somewhere at 6 p.m. I think it's like 6:15 right now.
Yeah, it's 6:30, man.
6:30. Yeah, I gotta.
Time flies quick.
Yeah,
I gotta go somewhere at 7. So when are we gonna do this again?
Next week.
Okay. Well, I do it every day.
Okay.
I campaign 12 to 18 hours a day. Yes, fellow candidates, I do 12 to 18 hours a day on my campaign. I'll be up till 2 in the morning tonight, releasing military records. I'm going to release those tonight. Yeah, I mean to do that.
Fantastic.
I just got to like scan it and black out my social security numbers, and release my. Okay, we're
There we
back.
go. We're back.
Yeah, releasing military records. And I would just kind of hang out with the voters, talk to a lot of moms, a lot of parents, a lot of actually, let's say mothers and fathers that equal.
Right.
And last night I was actually recognized from Facebook Live. One of my neighbors, he talked to me. He wanted to know exactly what security issues I was talking about. And actually, once I told him by the list, line item by line item of the things we need to improve upon, his attitude totally changed. He's like, okay, I get you. I mean, I think that some people think I want to park a tank in front of the school or something.
Yeah, and it's funny because when we spoke earlier today.
Yeah, I told you my plans.
Yeah,
what do you think? Don't tell
the
the specifics. But
yeah, no. I honestly, I didn't know that wasn't currently going on in the schools.
Yeah, some of those issues. Yeah.
So because I don't have a child inside the Irvine school district.
You're married, single?
Married. Yeah,
married. And you're trying to have kids?
Definitely trying. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're gonna have a young family soon.
Yeah, soon, exactly. And some of the things she told me though, I thought they were just common. They're just basic things that every school does.
Yeah,
so.
people are like, they think I'm gonna give like machine guns to like the crossing guards. I'm like, no, we gotta do A, B, and C, and they're like, that's not being done. But I'm like, yeah, that's not being done, and it's upsetting. So again, campaign promise, not gonna put tanks in front of the school. So.
No, definitely. But like I said earlier, if you were watching since the very beginning, Mark offered to, or he graciously offered for me to come out here and see what's going on here in the roads. And I'm really glad that I was able to get here because I know they work hand in hand.
This is a hot. Look at that. See that? Look at that. You see that? This is 30 miles an hour. Sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good.
like ADD squirrel, but the driver just went 30 miles an hour through the stop sign. Didn't even care.
Yeah, no. Like I was saying,
This is a hot button issue. There's people videotaping all over. Even Melissa Fox is posting it. So all the candidates are hot in this, and you're actually the first one to do this live with me. But this, all right. So this is a hot button issue. This traffic safety thing.
No, definitely.
Because nobody wants the, look at that. You see right there. See that the person across the street? There's a little baby and a family. Here, let me flip the camera. You can see over there across the street. There's a nice family over there, just out for a stroll. So anyway, I'm sorry.
No.
So any last words?
No, just thank you again for
Let's do this
you know.
again.
Yeah, no, let's do it next week. Thank you again for inviting me here. I'm really
like a
grateful to be
podcast,
here,
right?
and thank you everyone who's watching and has made comments. And all I've seen is great things. So.
Somebody gives a thumbs up. I don't know who. Say hi. Whoever gives us a thumbs up. Like a lot of people pop in, pop out. And you don't know who they are. I don't recognize the photo. I just see thumbs up going across the screen.
Yeah. Atia?
Aaliyah. Hello.
Atia?
Tia. Sawadee Cup. I think it's my Thai followers. I have followers in Thailand and Philippines, and Indonesia. I speak Indonesian. Akbar.
Oh, nice.
I speak Indonesian. I had to work with Indonesian Special Forces. I had to learn how to speak Indonesian during the mission.
That's
So,
great.
apa kabar, Pak? He's like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I speak German as well. German's probably my best, and then Indonesian's my second.
Wow.
Yeah, you had to get the mission done. And I put pictures of me in the Special Forces in Indonesia on my campaign stuff because I had to learn how to speak Indonesian during the mission. Now, if I can do that, I'm pretty sure I can pass a policy to make sure kids are fed.
Yeah, I think we all can as long as we're working towards it.
I think we will. I want to explore the idea, closing about the fundraiser. Maybe we can get like a reserve fund or some petty cash at each school, maybe a few $1,000 that no matter what, there's a little bit of reserve, even if a kid forgets,
No.
Yeah, no.
Definitely.
I definitely want to help teachers because they saved my life. I've never told that story. I was homeless at 16, pretty much, and the teachers got me in the military. Yeah, they changed my entire life. True stories. I'm joking.
Yeah.
When I joined the military, things got hard. So.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Matt. Your campaign. I'll go dark there for a minute.
No. It's
So.
perfectly fine. It's all we all have.
Oh, there's some else from Thailand. Sawadee Cup. Cup Kun Cup.
So you speak Thai?
A little bit.
Yeah. I only know one. Suai Magle.
Is that good?
I believe you're beautiful. I think.
That's cool.
I
No,
think.
you're beautiful. Kun Soy Mak.
Oh, then I don't know what it means. I don't know. What
You
it
probably
means.
just cuss somebody out. In Thai.
No,
You didn't know it.
never.
Don't say stuff in different languages you don't know what you're talking about. I'm actually learning Mandarin Chinese right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does your wife speak?
My
Chinese?
wife is Filipino Chinese. No, she speaks Filipino.
Oh, okay.
But she's Chinese descent. So I'm trying to flaunt that Asian wife. Yeah. Just shameless plug. I got an Asian wife. Vote for me. No, I'm just joking. No, vote for me because it's good leadership. You know, you want that.
No, we definitely need it, especially with the school board.
Yeah, yeah, I think we'll be okay at school board, but definitely have some things to work on. And I'm not going away. Even if I don't get elected, which I believe I will be elected, I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to be there advocating for parents, for my friends and my family. And I'm gonna, last I'll say is, I went to combat from a place I never heard of, people I didn't know. What do you think I'm going to do for my friends and family and my own kids? I'm never going to stop fighting for them.
That's a great argument.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'd fight for you and everyone else. That would be great for everybody. Again, what's your website?
So it's electmatthewehorn.com.
What's your phone number?
So, yeah, my cell phone number, it's 951-299-6367. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime.
What's the best way to get hold of you? Do you prefer Facebook or texting? Or?
Yeah, it's on the phone. So I work quite a bit in, so I'm in transportation. I work in transportation, so I'm on the phone quite a bit. So probably text, just like, hello, give me a call.
Yeah, do me a favor. After the feed is done, go back on Facebook and put your contact information in the comment section.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
This video. This video is going to be saved in my my Facebook.
Okay, fantastic.
So it automatically saves it. Unedited, raw, all your weird facial expressions.
I know, you've probably seen a lot. Yeah.
So Matt said he's going to put his contact information, and any other candidate wants to come on and do live, let's do it.
For sure. Thank you again.
Thanks, Matt. All right, let me flip so you can see his signs. Okay. Oh, my arm is tired. So this is me. Boom. But this is Matt Ehorn. This is who we're just talking to. So he says, keep Irvine #1. So that's who you're talking to. All right, guys. Well, Kap Kun Kap, thank you. Dankeschön. Terima kasih. Kamsahamnida. Shishi. Any other ways to say thank you? Any languages you speak? Domino gato.
Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you, guys. I love all of you guys. Irvine, you are awesome. Thank you for all the campaign donations and all the love. You guys are amazing. Take care.